Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. And we're on our way to Rivenspire, which is the northwestern section. Wait, northwestern? I guess just north section of High Rock, really. I mean, Rothgar is also part of High Rock, but we're not really doing anything there. And that's interesting. It shows you the... Oh, because it's a DLC dungeon, that's why. Yeah. They're both technically in Skyrim. I think. Actually, Scale Color might not be in Skyrim. It might be in the correct place. Fang Lair is definitely in Skyrim, though. And then that's... It's a funny path, because you basically go from here to here to here to here, then to here, and you finish up the Daggerfall stuff. And then for the Aldmeri Dominion, you start here. Well, you start here, and you go here, and then you go here, and then here, and then here, and here. That one almost makes sense. And then for Ebonheart, you are here at the beginning. You travel over here, then you travel to Stonefalls, then you go to Dishon, and then you go to Shadowfen, and then you go all the way back across, and you go to the... Actually, don't you go to Eastmarch first? Oh, so that might... I think you even go there by boat. Well, you go to Eastmarch, and then you go to the Rift. Very roundabout. Did I not... Oh. Zone in. Zone out. The northwestern... Oh, it is northwestern. The northwestern region of High Rock contains some of the province's most dramatic terrain, including towering flinty crags, windswept moors, and narrow canyons. Many folk find the environment something. That was a fast load time. Well, like I said, nothing ever happens in Rivenspire. So load time should be pretty nice. Okay. Bunch of soldiers. Hey, it's old Darien. Oh, even hello. How come I can't get a nice fixed version of the Lion Guard? The only one I can get is a raggedy, messed up one. Nice horses. How do you... Oh, I guess you're a fan of the pale horses.
What do we have here? I think I see a fellow lover of adventure. And I'm betting it's no accident that you're headed this way. Am I right? Have Rivenspire's troubles become your troubles too?
Yes, King Emmerich sent me to help restore order.
Ha! Easier said than done, I'm afraid. But I'm glad to hear Emmerich gives a damn. We thought maybe our dispatches weren't getting through. I was about to walk to Wayrest myself, but you saved me that trouble. And I suspect you can help me further.
Of course.
If you haven't noticed, Rivenspire's caught up in a civil war as bloody as old Rancer's rebellion. This time it's Baron Montclair. He's apparently decided he'll be the king of Shornhelm, whether the rest of the noble houses like it or not.
Baron Montclair started the Civil War?
Sure did. The bastard bribed the city guard, attacked the other nobles, and seized half of Shornhelm. Now Montclair's troops are all over, and the Shornhelm guard's getting its buttocks kicked. So, want to help me save the kingdom?
Alright, you can count me in.
Think of the glory. It'll be just like Roncer's war. We'll rescue Rivenspire and the women will swoon. It'll be great, you'll see. Go on to Shornhelm's chapel and tell Countess Tamriel I recruited you to the cause. I'll be along as soon as I can.
Why did Montclair decide to attack now?
What makes tyrants do any of the things they do? Ambition? Glory? I certainly don't know. What I do know is that Montclair's forces have taken half the capital, and will soon take the rest of it unless the Shornhelm Guard gets some help.
What else can you tell me about Montclair himself?
Baron Wylan Montclair. Not much to say, really. Before this, he shared rule with two other noble houses, Dorel and Tamriel. Countess Tamriel says they were never very close, but she certainly wasn't expecting him to start a war.
Who is Countess Tamriel?
She's the head of one of the noble houses, young but smart, and very devout. I'm told she studied in Stormhaven and has Emmerich's favor. She's not unattractive either. But she is my current employer, so I try not to notice.
What have you been doing since we last met?
A little of this, a little of that. Lending my sword to just causes, flirting with the ladies. I've drank in every inn and tavern between here and Glenumbra. And I've beat my friend Scordo at cards every chance I get. It's great to see you again.
Oh, we haven't really seen anything with Scordo the Knife. Scordo the Knife. Oh, he's a great character. I think he pops up at some point during the main story, though. What happened during Rancier's War?
It was quite the talk of Tamriel at the time. Surprised you don't know about it. It was over 10 years ago. Our beloved High King insulted King Rancer of Shornhelm over some minor indiscretion. Rancer reacted poorly and declared war on Wayrest.
It was an actual war?
If you can call it that. Lasted about a year. Just long enough for Emmerich's troops to get a little exercise. When it was over, Rancer was dead and peace was restored to the kingdom. The Triumvirate of Nobles has been running Rivenspire ever since.
Okay. I guess we're heading to Shornhelm. I hate to call it for what it is, but it's a miserable city and a miserable land. I mean, look at this place. Who would want to live here? It's so depressing. These are natural trees that grow this way here. Oh, that thing's active. Oh, a mini incursion. What just fell down? A bunch of skeletons. A vampire. And a vampire. Yeah, that fits the... Ooh, Sky Shard. That fits the area. I'll take that. Thank you. Man, this is Shornhelm. Charming and depressing all at the same time.
All right, the Countess has given us our orders. Let's head west and see if there's any truth to those disturbing rumors.
Who speaks? This building is the same layout as the place that worshipped Azura in Stormhaven. Are you a player? Who are you?
You sent the guard west to chase a rumor? We need those troops to protect Shornhelm.
Only some of them, Baron. My father would have done the same. Captain Genevieve will discover the truth and report back.
Countess, Baron, please. We must remain focused. As long as Montclair controls the upper city, the whole region remains at risk.
How can we trust you, Count Ravenwatch? Your friendship with Montclair is well known. What did you offer those captains to betray us?
I care for the Count even less than you, Baron, but he hasn't done anything to warrant such accusations. Yet.
We must end this debate and take action. Make an example of the two traitors and retake the upper city. How can the two of you not see that?
I do not disagree, Baron, but we need to proceed with caution. There is more to this situation than meets the eye. I know I make you both nervous. Perhaps we should continue this after our blood has cooled.
Ooh, I
Mind
remember
your
why he
tempers,
makes them
gentlemen.
nervous.
We have a visitor. Come forward, friend, and state your business.
Ah, you both try my patience. I can almost understand what drove Montclair to abandon our triumvirate.
I know the word triumvirate thanks to epic rap battles. Hello. Oh, I just realized I was picking a pet appropriate. You're a Shornhelm shepherd. You belong here. You were created, born, raised, something here.
I returned to Shornhelm after my father's death to find a city divided and our land in peril. Baron Dorel means well, but he'd rather rush forward than take a moment to examine the path ahead. But what brings you to Rivenspire?
Oh, you really just spilled all the beans to someone you had no idea who they were. I'm here to help.
Of course. The light provides as always. Baron Montclair is changed. We need to find out what has driven him to this perilous course of action. A letter? A journal? We need something to give us more insight into why he has betrayed us.
Baron Doral mentioned something about traitors.
2 Shornhelm Guard officers. They defected to Montclair's side and helped him take over the upper city. Look for Orlazog Grayarzal and Juberik Gain. Perhaps you can deal with these traitors and discover Montclair's motivations. Baron Doral can tell you more.
Repeat that first one? Orlazog Grayarzal. That's the longest orc name I think I've ever seen. Was Montclair always this ambitious?
Ambitious? I suppose he was no more or less so than any house noble. My father never liked the man, though. But to change so drastically, to put innocent people in harm's way, I pray for the wisdom to understand our foe.
Do you think Montclair seriously wants to start a war?
I suppose he hopes we will surrender and agree to his terms, but that's not going to happen. Neither House Tamrith nor House Dorel will give in to such outrageous demands. And I know the High King won't allow such treachery to go unpunished.
Do you and Baron Doral argue a lot?
The Baron sees me as a child, and I find him to be a pompous ass. Light grant me patience. I know that he wants to appear strong, in control, but we need to peer into the shadows and determine what has led to Montclair's bold actions.
Who is Verandis Ravenwatch?
House Ravenwatch is an old Rivenspire family. As for Verandis, I do not like the man. Be that as it may, and despite his long friendship with Montclair, the Count seems genuine in his willingness to help. He cares deeply about our people.
Alright. Ooh, nice work dyeing your armor. That looks great. I thought... No, she told... She made it seem like I should actually talk to him, but I guess not. Alright, we're going after Juberik. Juberik? Oh, you are hostile. I thought this tree was a sky shard. To the barracks! Okay. Okay, so... Maybe I can just... In real casual like, go around. Prison cells. Oh, I would suppose that towering giant lady would be...
That blowhard Doral sent you, didn't it? Or was it sweet Tamriel?
You are a very large lady.
Sent you to die.
You look like you could pick... Well, you look like you could pick up either of these 2 associates of yours and just chuck them like a javelin. Come back here. Take your lumps. Okay, there's no evidence here. I just killed a big orc lady. Okay, now we're going after Juberik, whatever her name is. Ooh, stuff, don't mind me. Let's try that again. Ah! Undetected. My target is around. I can take these 2. Ooh, I have to be careful about using my necromancy powers. This is the middle of a city. Unguarded. Rigel Jewel. I'm sorry, you can say I'm sure none will soon be ours. Baba. Huh. Interesting. Okay, back out. I missed evidence over there? Where? Isn't this... I went in here. How did I miss something? Find evidence. What? What is happening? It tells me to come in here and then go back out? What the... Flapjacks? Oh,
Hey,
that was
you
weird.
there. A little help here.
Well,
Damn
son of a gun,
Montclair
it's
bastards
Scordo the
caught me
knife.
Snooping around. If you unlock this cage, I'll be your best friend for life.
What are you doing inside that cage?
I needed some quiet time. What do you think I'm doing in here? I went and got myself captured. I'm one of the Shornhelm Guard. Look, let me out of this cell, and I can help you.
Why should I trust you?
Good question. You shouldn't. But that doesn't mean we're not on the same side. I bet they sent you to find information about Montclair. Open the cell and I'll tell you what I know.
I'll open it. Will I? I guess I will. He has written some very nice books.
I hate being caged. Makes me all itchy. Anyway, Orlozog shoved a letter in that chest over there. It explains a lot.
What?
I appreciate the help. You're all right in my book. Now I need to report back to Baron Dorel.
Okay, bye, Scordo. You're my favorite mercenary. Oop. Well, that's what explains why we hadn't seen Scordo yet. His role hadn't showed up in the story yet. Cool. He's a good character. He appears in... Let's see, I forget if he appears in Rothgar. He definitely appears in Dragonhold. Oh, didn't sneak past them. Where'd they go? Oh. Stop that. This guy looks a lot like the general. Well, he's nowhere near as muscly, but he looks like the general from Stormhaven, who also didn't like wearing gauntlets, but wore the rest of the heavy armor. Hello. Man, all these castles have the same... Oh, that's a blood fiend. It's basically an unrefined vampire.
Did those fools Dorel and Tamriel send you? Let me show you the power I've gained since joining House Montclair.
Oh, well, that speaks volumes. So, it's vampires this time. We're down with werewolves. Whoa! I did not expect you to be in my face like that, good sir. Well, we're done with werewolves, now we're switching to vampires. You don't look like a vampire, though. Unfortunately, you need to go before I go anywhere because you will... Oh! Wait, you're not a Khajiit! Oh, so it's random! I guess I only ever paid attention when it was a Khajiit. Is it based? No, it can't be based on the area. It must just be random. That's cool, though. Just come in. I'll go out the way I came in. Actually, I can probably just jump off right here. Wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Problem. My legs. Uh-oh. Come on, get out of there. Alright, Baron Dorel. You arguing again? You just finished arguing. Oh, you're not arguing? You're actually... Man, you are smug. Where did the other dude go? Raven something. Raven Master? Raven Watch?
What news do you bring from the upper city? Have the traitors been dealt with?
Traitors have been dealt with, but Montclair is gone. He left General Rijal Jewel in charge.
Damn. Montclair's Argonian is as crazy as an outhouse skeever. His soldiers kidnapped a few nobles, grabbed them in broad daylight. Probably hopes to use them as insurance against us. But he must realize that I never negotiate with terrorists.
I found a letter. Rijal Jewel plans to bring reinforcements in through the fevered Mews.
Then we have to act fast. Go to the Mews and free Lady Aurene Tamrith, Nethan Albergama, and Sir Estienne Gillen. If you can take out Rizal Jewel along the way, all the better. In the meantime, we'll mobilize the Shornhelm Guard and retake the upper city.
I'll head there.
This Rizeljul seized nobles.
Rizeljul.
Such brazen acts must not be tolerated, Baron.
Indeed. It is time to act, Countess. No more talk. No more debate.
How can we walk in the light if we leave innocent townsfolk to languish? Wait, are you agreeing with me?
Don't look so shocked, Isolde. It was bound to happen eventually. Our friend will go to the Mews to free the hostages and stop the reinforcements while we assault the upper city. A two-pronged approach.
Well, all right then. Baron, if you would, give the command and rally the Shornhelm Guard.
It will be my pleasure. It's time to show those Montclair cowards what it means to betray the people of Rivenspire.
One moment, friend. I may know something about the fevered Mews.
Besides, they have a really ridiculous name. Shoot.
The fevered Mews. I haven't thought about that place since I was a child.
What can you tell me about that place?
It's a ravine beyond the upper city. It's been sealed off for years. They used to send the ill and infirm there. Those afflicted with the plague, Khajiit fever, Argonian leprosy, things like that. But that was a long time ago.
What's Argonian leprosy? I've heard of Khajiit fever, which could be any number of a bunch of illnesses, but the hell's Argonian leprosy? I mean, listen, if we're breaking down the two words, it's pretty obvious what it could be, but maybe not? Can you remember any details that might help me?
It's a dank old place. Oh, I remember now. The sewers. You can sneak through the old sewer tunnel. It leads to right near the entrance of the fevered Mews.
Well, shucks, that's perfect. Any idea what I might find in there?
The ravine is riddled with small caves, as I recall. There's an even older section, an ancient ruin. If this Argonian is using a portal to bring reinforcements into the city, I suspect those ruins would make a proper staging ground.
Okay. The cistern passage. Ooh. Oh, that kind of made me... That startled me a little. Oh, yeah, that's a cistern, alright. How did I go in there? Because that was completely sealed with brick. I'm here now? Oh, I guess I... Did I... What? This is supposed to be like a tremendous shortcut, but it really didn't do that much. I'm just... Okay, whatever. I'm here now. The Fevered Mews. Oh, now I realize why that name is so terrible. During the Thracian Plague of First Era 2260, to avoid infection, the nobles and merchant class of Shornhelm quarantined themselves in these caves for over 5 months. They finally emerged to find Rivenspire virtually depopulated. I'm rushing to read it so it doesn't deload. Yeah, Thracian Plague. No good. Very bad. A lot of things died. The poor Khajiit have been...
Not so fast, my friend. You don't have to deal with this on your own.
Are you going to speak to me?
I assume you have come to rescue the nobles and stop Montclair's reinforcements. But if Rizeljul is here, you shouldn't have to face him alone.
How did you find out about this place?
I'm not without resources of my own. When I discovered that Montclair had left the city and heard that the nobles had been taken captive, it wasn't difficult to ferret out the mad Argonians hiding.
You have spies working for you?
I have loyal associates. Let's leave it at that for the time being. Suffice to say, we have nothing but Rivenspire's best interests at heart. Now, let's go rescue those nobles.
Can you tell me anything about Rizeljul?
The Argonian? He has been at Montclair's side for a long time. He is a skilled warrior and an alchemist. I believe he may also have darker interests, including necromancy. Understand this. Rizeljul is powerful.
Okay, so the Z is soft, the J is hard. Got it. Rizeljul. Cool Argonian name. Ooh. Quite the atmosphere we're setting here. Oh, okay, I need to actually kill these people to find a key. Got it. one. How do I even get over there? What? Okay, I'll figure that one out later. Come back here. Why does it feel like these NPCs aren't that tough compared to some of the other ones? Who? This must be Nilithin. Nilthin Albergama.
I knew Father would send someone for me. He's the ambassador from Alakir. Did I mention that?
No.
Baron Montclair and his Argonian general, Rieseljul, attacked the nobles of Shornhelm. This is an outrage.
You certainly sound outraged. Alright, how do I get to that one? This is where I came in. Oh, that's how. No guards either. Let's see, you would be Aurene Tamrith. Oh, are you her mom?
I prayed that I wouldn't be left to that lizard's torture. They poked and prodded me. I'm of House Tamrith. How dare they?
See, she sounds, well, not outraged, but distraught? Sir Estian Gwillan. Okay. Ooh. Well, if everyone's gonna get involved, you get in here too. The more the merrier. In fact, here, everyone can have this. Was that a waste? Probably. What the hell, right?
That horrible Argonian, Rieseljul, said he would turn me into a powerful creature. Why would I want that? Ah, sweet freedom. Thank you so much for coming to my rescue.
Am I supposed to talk to you?
I'm surprised Baron Dorel didn't accompany you here. He's never been one to shy away from getting his hands bloody in defense of house and country.
Why are you so anxious? I realized what was bothering me. You're a high elf, but you have dark-colored hair. That's very rare. Why are you so anxious to help resolve the situation in Shornhelm?
Shornhelm's stability affects all of Rivenspire. If Montclair and his allies take over the city, I fear all of Rivenspire would soon fall. And then they would look beyond our borders. He's always fancied himself the true heir to Rancer's throne.
That doesn't explain everything.
I usually leave politics to the other nobles. I prefer to deal quietly with more unusual problems. As for the why of things, call it an obligation. But now is not the time to discuss the past.
You got it. You say now is not the time, it is not the time.
I suspect that Rieseljul is behind that stone door, along with his portal. We need to stop him from bringing through more reinforcements.
Probably should have saved my ultimate for this fight, but it'll probably last long enough that I'll get it back anyways.
I have no time to deal with these fools. Kill them. Kill them all.
Okay, he's just pieced out. These are dollar store vampires. Nope. You're done. You're done. Oh, the other one got killed already? No, he didn't. No, he did. My god, man. Oh, Knight Alex. You're a seemingly important one. Also vampiric. Well, you can breathe fire. That's something vampires usually avoid. I think a blood fiend is just a person infected by vampirism who just basically went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They went feral, I guess.
I can feel the magic. There's a portal close by. We need to close it before we're overrun by more Montclair soldiers.
Do it.
I should be able to close the portal.
Shut up and do it.
It won't take me more than a few seconds. There. That should keep them out. Shornhelm will be safe now. I shall begin my research at once. Try to determine where Razal Jul has gone. In the meantime, you should seek out the High King.
The High King? Isn't this not his domain? Ooh. Well, he has fun with a knife.
With the portal closed, we've stopped Razal Jul from sneaking more Montclair troops into the city. It's frustrating, though, that Razal Jul slipped away. That Argonian is sly and cowardly.
Any idea where he went?
No, and that's what worries me. He must be tracked down and dealt with, swiftly. Thanks to your efforts, though, Montclair's plan to take control of Shornhelm has been stopped. You should inform High King Emmerich and the other nobles.
Is the High King here?
According to my sources, he was close before I entered the Mews. I have no doubt that the Shornhelm Guard has reclaimed the upper city. I assume Dorel, Tamrith, and the High King are even now in Shornhelm Castle. Give Emmerich my regards.
Okay. Oh, you have a guillotine, huh? That's a little extra, I think. Give me my mount. Give me my mount. I'm not even in the cave anymore. There's just no music now. That's kind of weird. So it's called the Fevered Mews because from it you could hear anguished, sick mewling from cats. And Khajiit. And I guess everyone else who was suffering from that plague. Ooh. God, the first era was over 2,000 years long. The other ones weren't that long. I know the fourth era was actually kind of short. Or the third era, not the fourth era. Hey, it's Gordo. What's up, big guy?
I was just about to go in after you. Thought maybe you were stuck in a cage or something.
The upper city's been retaken?
Bunch of whiners. Montclair's troops. The moment we really pushed back, they broke off and demanded we accept their surrender. Dorel wants to execute the lot of them, but the Countess wants to consult with the High King. Too soft-hearted she is.
Why are you looking for me?
Wanted to let you know that High King Emmerich has arrived. He's in Shornhelm Castle with the Baron and the Countess. Me? I think I might leave when this is all over. Join the Fighters Guild. See the world. Certainly could use the change.
Okay.
I could just spit.
Yep, there's the king himself. What's up, your kingliness? We meet again. Not that long. Not that much. Oh, right, you have the weird thing like, okay, there. Now, if I back up. Oh, no, it works this time? Weird.
Here we have the savior of Shornhelm, I presume. You should know that Baron Dorel and Countess Tamrith have been quite generous in their praise of you. I trust you were able to close this portal Montclair was using to bring in reinforcements?
If it sounds like he's less familiar with us than he should be, it's because you can do these technically in any order, and you can even avoid doing it entire zones if you want to. So they have to kind of write him general enough that, oh, this could be the first time you're meeting, or this is a friend you've met before. Yes, Varanus Ravenwatch was with me and he closed the portal.
I'm not surprised. Verandis and I go back many years. He has a habit of making people nervous, but I've been trying to reassure Baron Dorel and Countess Tamrith he is loyal to the people of Rivenspire. Did you also defeat this Rizal Jewel?
No.
Then I suppose we'll have to track him down, he and Montclair both. I fear Montclair's ambitions may be far greater than simply conquering all of Rivenspire. It's better we stop him now.
I'll help you however I can.
Thanks to you, we have an excellent start here in Shornhelm, and I will devote my resources to fortifying the city as quickly as possible. We're secure here now, and we have to ensure it remains that way.
Okay.
Shornhelm may be secure, but reports from other parts of the kingdom suggest Montclair is stirring up trouble everywhere. Countess Tamrith and Baron Dorel will each take a detachment of the Shornhelm Guard and go investigate these reports.
What can I do to help?
As you might have guessed, I'm thinking you are best suited for tracking down Rizal Jewel and making sure he doesn't go opening any more portals into Shornhelm. Did Verandis perhaps mention any suspicions of where this rat may have scurried off to?
Verandis is going to go investigate the matter himself.
Then I suggest you join him. Knowing Verandis, he's returned to Ravenwatch Castle to study whatever evidence he may have found. You'll find it west of the city near the town of Crestshade. I'm counting on the two of you to stop Rizal Jewel, and soon.
I'll go there.
I should warn you, Ravenwatch Castle is as strange as the man who owns it. His family is very old and they have strange traditions. Don't worry, though. I have no doubt about the fact that he's on our side. You may rely on anything he says.
Can I ask a few questions before I leave?
Of course, I'm a veritable treasure trove of useless information and I love to share.
How do you know Verandis?
I've known Count Ravenwatch since I was a boy. My father even sent me to study with him for a time. House Ravenwatch is one of the oldest noble houses of Rivenspire. Quite a legacy, and Verandis carries it well.
There must be more to it than that.
Well, if you must know, he's part of the reason I'm wearing this crown. When I first proposed to form the Covenant, many people opposed me. Verandis, however, without any urging, supported my plans and helped sway opinions in my favor.
Why would he do that?
I think he did it because he was tired of bloodshed, and he knew he could trust me to always work toward peace. If I can end this conflict and restore it here, I will consider my debt to Verandis paid in full.
How long will you remain in Shornhelm?
As long as it takes. I knew that having the noble houses share the throne wouldn't last. I should have chosen one of them to rule years ago. To be honest, I feel I'm partly to blame for all of this, and it's my duty to be here and see it resolved.
Why didn't you bring an army?
The last time I brought an army to Rivenspire, it was to put an end to Rancer's war. That isn't a memory I want to reawaken in this region. Besides, it would be better for all concerned if Rivenspire resolves its own problems.
Has there been any word from the west?
Rumors and wild tales, for the most part. We did receive a dispatch from a Captain Janavy. Apparently something occurred in the town of Crestshade. Something devastating enough to require the captain to set up a camp for refugees.
What can you tell me about Crestshade?
Very little. It's a small town at the foot of the Western Mountains. Since you're heading in that direction to see Verandis, perhaps you can look in on Crestshade. I'd be grateful if you can determine what actually happened out there.
Okay. Whoa, what was that weird jump I had? It's a tremendous air. Isn't there a... There's a way shrine I should definitely grab while I'm in town. There we go. Ravenwatch Castle is over there. Oh, you'd think I'd learned my lesson, but I didn't. My sense is very upset that I'm doing all this. Ah, we get to see more gloom and doom of Rivenspire. All its charms. Someday I'll stop jumping off cliffs. Someday. Actually, I should be taking the road north. Remember when I said nothing ever happens in Rivenspire? It's like, look, one player.
If you're headed to Crestshade, you need to know. There was trouble there.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I need to get to Shornhelm.
Good luck. Ooh. Come on, I can definitely cheese up this. No, I can't. Never mind. What is this weird mountain path? Oh. Okay, well, I can grab this way shrine.
There's trouble in Crestshade.
And you get
but I'm
around
not
quickly.
Sure I'll find a safe haven at that place up there.
And then I'm gonna go grab that sky shard.
No, there was trouble there.
Oh, this town. Okay, I remember this town now. This is a whole nother thing. I don't even know if we're gonna deal with it.
Gwendis, my child, slow down. You eat too fast. You don't want to harm poor Carlin.
We need to feed to get stronger. When Montclair shows up, I want to be ready.
That is not our way, child.
Oh, I was
You
wondering
know
why
it.
your eyes were different.
Stop feasting, now.
Fine, whatever. I mean, I'm sorry, Count Verandis. You know I only want to help.
Of course, my child. Now, let's clear away our meal and welcome our friend. Carlin, as always, I thank you for sharing your life's blood with us.
I live to please, my lord.
Interesting. Ah, I figured you were vampires.
I apologize if the scene before you makes you uncomfortable. I did not expect you to arrive during our mealtime. As for why I kept my true nature hidden, well, let's just say that Emmerich insisted. And one does not refuse the High King lightly.
You're a vampire.
I have been called far worse. But I prefer to think of myself and my companions as gifted. We are not ashamed of our condition. We are not monsters. Now this is the part where you gasp and ask calmly...
Oh, God.
How can I trust
I
you?
could be a real ass. Well, the High King said it.
The High King is a wise man. Which is why I supported him and not the Mad King, Rancer. We all have the ability to make our own decisions. Long ago, I decided to live in peace with the mortal world, not feast upon it.
Can you tell me anything that can help us deal with Montclair?
You were able to drive off Rizal Jewel and take back Shornhelm. Those were no small feats, I assure you. But Emmerich needs our help to restore Rivenspire's tranquility. You need to understand, there is more to Montclair than simple ambition.
You've hinted at this before. Tell me what we're talking about.
Walk with me and I will explain. There is much I need to show you and time grows short. Adusa, please make sure Gwendis behaves herself. Poor Carlin needs time to recover.
The little one gets no dessert this evening. Adusa will make sure.
To understand the path that Montclair follows, you must understand how he came to walk upon it. I believe the key to stopping him hides within my own memory. Memories are elusive shadows, hiding truths behind our own perceptions. But what if someone else could examine them? What would they see that we do not? I'd like to try something, if you're willing.
Hey, one of these.
This potion will allow you to dreamwalk through my memories. Perhaps your eyes will see what I have missed.
Okay. Glug glug. Oh, it's got a high elf emblem on it.
I must say, it's rather strange seeing you as... me.
Mother, please. You have to take the medicine. Rizal Jewel can help you.
Sweet daughter. I can't go on like this. I don't want to spend my final days as an experiment. Instead, let me spend them with the ones I love.
Even in retrospect, Reliving this is difficult. Her pain, her suffering. She had so
Don't get off
much
that bed,
courage.
it's disrespectful.
There has to be something more we can do. Ferrandis, can I talk to you for a moment?
Oh, me. I'm Verandis now. I'm tall. Wait. Oh, I actually am him. I am tall.
Layla doesn't have much time. I know it. She knows it. She's trying to be so strong, but... I swore I would never ask this of you. It goes against everything I believe in. But damn it. She's my wife. I don't want to lose her.
No, my friend, you can't ask me that. You can't ask that of me.
I know. You swore an oath. No one should ever have to endure the things you've gone through because of what you are. But you're alive. That's more than my wife will be if you don't help her.
She deserves a better fate than becoming a vampire.
You can't make that decision for her. Neither can I. But you can give her a chance. I know you care about her. You can't just stand there and watch her die.
Let me ask her, I guess.
Thank you. I know she'll make the right decision. She may no longer be the woman I know, but at least she'll be alive. She'll be with me. I can still love her.
My dear friend, Verandis. I'm glad you're here. You've always been so good to our family. I never really thanked you for that.
There's no need to thank me. You're a good friend to me as well.
Verandis. After I'm gone, you need to continue to watch over my family. Wylan will need your strong, steadying presence more than ever.
There's a way to avoid this, Layla.
No, my friend. Your gift isn't the solution. Not for me. I refuse to accept an existence that forces me to watch as my children, my husband, everyone I know, ages before my eyes.
Of course, Layla, as you wish.
Something's wrong. I have vague recollections of talking to someone else. But why can't I remember? You need to look around, see what we missed.
This guy. Alright. Spill the beans.
This is hopeless. Baron Montclair forces me to mix concoctions that I know won't do any good. If he'd just listened to me, I could show him exactly how to heal his wife and end her suffering.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about knowledge and ancient magic. I'm talking about the forgotten arts of the aliens themselves. Would you deny Our Lady any chance for a cure, no matter what the source?
I want to see the Baroness healed with all my heart.
I happen to possess an alien relic, or at least a shard from one. But the Baron won't listen to me, especially since Our Lady started refusing my help. If I give you this stone, will you present it to the Baron? He listens to you, my friend.
Get the shard. I'll convince Wylan to use it.
I knew I could count on you, Verandis Ravenwatch.
That was sinister.
Without your help, my friend, I would never have recalled that Rizal Jewel led us to the alien relic. What else have I forgotten?
3 cheers for Verandis! He gave me the means to save my beautiful wife.
Yes.
Gwendis.
To our dear friend Verandis. How can we ever repay him?
He is great, isn't he? And so handsome. But I want to cheer about this wine. By the divines, this stuff is delicious.
We were so happy at this moment. We were all together, friends and family, enjoying each other's company for the final time.
Verandis, may I speak to you for a moment? Alone.
I don't recall speaking with Layla. Why can't I remember that?
Oh, I've got to talk to him first.
Rizal Jewel knew about the alien relic the entire time. He convinced me to give it to Wylan. Why didn't I remember that? And this memory. I recall our celebration, the toasts. But this moment, talking to Layla. I don't remember that happening.
Tell me more about the celebration.
As I now recall, Rizal Jewel gave me a shard. A piece of an alien relic. I presented it to Montclair and he in turn used it to heal his wife.
What's wrong with my eye?
In less than a day, Layla was recovering and on her feet again. It was nothing short of miraculous.
The shard cured her?
Not exactly. It helped, but I can't remember why. We were here celebrating Layla's improved condition when... And that's all I can recall. I'm sure the key is hidden in my memories. Please explore this moment and see what you can learn.
Verandis, my friend. You really must allow your charges to get out and have a little fun every now and then. Poor Gwendis here is having a splendid time, but it's like she's never tasted a fine wine before. Why not pull up a chair and join us?
Well, we need to talk about this.
Oh, not that again, Verandis. And especially not now. We're having a celebration. Layla is on the mend. She's getting well. I have my wife back. And it's all thanks to that remarkable piece of stone you gave me.
Your Argonian found it, not me.
What does that matter? If not for you, I would never have attempted to use such magic to heal Layla. Besides, Rizal Jewel will be rewarded for his service. I'll see to that personally.
But he never mentioned the stone?
He was always bringing me tinctures and alchemical concoctions. It was one wild plan after another with him. It always is. But because of your quick thinking, we applied the power of the stone. And now, we're celebrating our success.
There's something about that stone. It worries me.
My good Verandis. It wouldn't be a day if you weren't concerned about something. It's your nature. Now stop asking such bleak questions and just be thankful this relic fell into our hands. It's helping. That's all that matters.
Layla's feeling that much better?
Better? Yes, but she's not fully healed as yet. It's just a matter of time, I'm sure, but she's out of bed. She's even painting again. She hasn't done that in... I can't remember how long. Soon, it will be as if nothing had ever happened.
That's ominous.
My lord, my count, your highness. Oh, who cares? We don't need to stand on ceremony. Not us. Me and good old Verandis showing the world how vampires are supposed to behave.
Gwendis, how much of that wine have you consumed?
I consumed all of it. Well, at least all that was given to me. Anything less would just be rude. So, Verandis, my friend, my confidant, what say we slip away someplace a little more private and bring the rest of that delicious wine?
I think you've had more than enough excitement for one day.
Was that a rebuke? I was rebuked by the high and mighty Count Ravenwatch. Yes, I believe I was. I think you should walk away now, before I say something else that at least one of us will regret.
I'm sure you won't remember this in the morning. That's... Oh, she's not doing good.
Verandis, you mustn't say anything. Please. I'm sure this will pass. I just need the stone. Another treatment and I'll be fine.
Layla, you aren't well.
Just a little dizziness. A little discomfort. It must be all this activity lately. Verandis, I don't think the stone shard is powerful enough. It helps, but it doesn't last. And now, I feel empty.
We need to tell Wylan.
explain it.
We need to tell Wylan about this.
No, you leave him be. He's happy now. I can't stand to see him worried, sitting beside my bed, helpless, consumed with grief. Not again. The stone shard. It's obviously a part of something larger. Could that be the cure we're looking for?
I don't know. Perhaps there's more information in the Aelid tomes Rizal Jewel has been researching.
Talk to the Argonian. See what he's found out. We need to find the larger relic. Or at least another shard of stone. I hate to ask, but I need you to do this one last favor. For Wylan. For me.
Of course, Layla. I'll talk to Rizal Jewel and see what he thinks.
I knew I could count on you, dear friend. Now, I need to compose myself and return to the party. But I think I'll go to sleep early this evening. I'm sure I just need a little more rest.
What is that thing doing to her? You call that a shard, but that is very clearly a heart.
Fascinating, isn't it? To think that such a tiny rock could hold so much power. Can you feel it? It's like it's calling to me, like the moon's call to the tides. Imagine what the relic it came from could do.
Why didn't you give the stone to Montclair? Why have me do it?
The Baron wasn't listening to me. We needed someone he trusted more, had more faith in. That someone was you, Count Verandis. Now the Baroness is on the mend, and House Montclair has returned to a state of contented bliss.
The stone isn't enough. Layla's still sick.
Well, that's unfortunate, but it is only a small piece of a grander relic, isn't it? I've been studying the Iliad manuscripts. There may be more we can do for the poor Baroness.
Spit it out, Argonian, and speak plainly.
I found the stone among the effects of King Ranzer's royal historian, back when I served in Ranzer's court. She had quite an intriguing collection, including the Iliad manuscripts that I've been translating. Perhaps you can check my work.
Where are they?
The manuscripts are locked away, but I left my notes in your library. A few phrases stood out as I translated. Life, death, crag. I'm sure they mean something. Take a look and see what you think. Perhaps the text can lead us to the greater relic.
He's so manipulative and definitely evil. My god, man. Oh. Hello, other person in this memory. We breathe in life. I cannot read it over the prompt. Oh.
I remember now. The translation. We misinterpreted it. We assumed the crag housed a powerful healing artifact. But we were wrong. The hillside community, though. Why didn't I ever look into that?
Do you know what this means?
Not exactly. Not yet. But I will figure this out. In the meantime, there is one more memory I want you to explore. We ascended the Doom Crag, and that's where everything changed.
What's the Doom Crag?
A perilous peak that rises from the mountains to the north. It has always been a haunted, desolate place. Look for anything I may have missed. But more, I want you to see what happened to Montclair. I want you to understand why he must be stopped.
Oh, the Doom Crag. Maracallus speculated that the Aliens who built the Great Spire above Arakai were attempting to create a metaphysical structure that would be a focus of orbic power, much as the Adamantine Tower is said to be. I have no idea what that means, Frastus the Villainer. So what that means is they were trying to create a tower, which is one of the focal points in the world. The Throat of the World is a tower, Red Mountain is a tower, the Tower of Adamantine is a tower. Basically, the more towers you build, then the more refined they are, the more controlled the rules of the world are. Basically, it's like giving the world a hard edge versus a soft edge where things can kind of bleed through and warp. So, as towers fall, it becomes more of a problem. The dwarves actually built one of the more interesting towers. They made Numidium, which was the brass tower. Walking Brass was the name for it. Which, hey, they built a giant robot tower god. And that thing getting destroyed caused a lot of weird problems. If it was destroyed, that's the hitch there.
We shouldn't have left the guards behind, Violet. Who knows what else we're going to run into?
There was no choice, Mother. You're getting worse, and we can't wait for them.
I'll stay here and protect the way out. Keep watch in case the guards catch up with us. The rest of you need to keep moving.
Thank you, Gwendis. At least you retain a sense of honor.
Wylan, you have to stop blaming Verandis. This wasn't his fault.
You a family of wizards? Doomcrag in the lower tier. Oh. Oh my god.
Alien skeletons? Undead spirits? It doesn't matter. Nothing is going to stand in our way. Layla, wait until we clear the way.
Oh, there are many of them. Oh, they're coming in waves. How convenient. They actually full on feared. Oh look, there's the definitely not an evil person Argonian. How long ago did this take place? They said like 10 years? Or was that, no, I'm thinking of the Rancer's War thing. I don't know how long ago this took place. Was that the skeleton screaming? Weird. Can't move. You, now you. I never was clear on what a hedge wizard is. But you see the term used a lot. Which game had made fun of that term? I think it was West of Loathing. Had a hedge wizard who was actually a wizard who controlled like hedges, like shrubberies. Did I? I don't think I feared there.
Come on. Mother doesn't have much time left.
Something bad is gonna happen. Middle tier. Blech, that's a wall. This way. Am I supposed to speak with you?
These animated bones. Why do they seek to keep us from the relic? Are they the lingering remains of the aliens who once dwelt here, do you think? Well, they won't stop me. No matter what their reasons are, my cause is greater.
Are you sure you want to go through with this, Wylan?
I have never been more sure of anything in my life, Verandis. I will sacrifice everything, risk anything to save the woman I love. A shame the same can't be said of all of us.
I only did what Layla asked. She was worried about you.
You did what Layla wanted? What about what I wanted? You allowed her to talk you out of it when I expressly asked you to turn her. Well, I'm done asking. We're here because of you, and we're going to do exactly as I say. We're going to save my wife.
I'm sorry it's come to this.
Sorry won't help us here. We have to find the alien relic. That's all that matters now. Just remember, we're out of options. This is our last chance to save Layla, and I won't let you ruin it, vampire.
Ouch. So much for friendship, jerkface.
What a magnificent structure. The relic this monolith houses must be powerful indeed.
Well, they tried to make a tower. A reality-bending, controlling tower. It's, you don't try that kind of thing with weak sauce. Oh, good.
I'm afraid.
Where are you going? Here, have a Colossus. I don't think I can fear that big boy, but... I forget. Were the aliens also big on necromancy? They might have been. They must have been because there were so many liches present in the ruins. Who's doing tickle spells on him from over there?
Hurry, Layla. Trust me. Soon you will be healed, and we can put this terrible episode behind us.
Is that what you really think? Oh, hey, a Welkin stone, I think.
This is it. The relic is beyond this door.
Oh, that's the relic, all right. All right, Groucho.
By the 8! Can you feel the relic's power, Verandis?
This power, something about it feels wrong to me.
Enough of your constant mewling, Verandis. Are you a vampire or a scullery maid? This is exactly...
I don't know what a scullery maid is. What's a scullery maid? What do they do?
You told me yourself. The alien texts refer to Lata, the light. This is it. This is what will cure Layla.
We never learned why the aliens hid this relic within this desolate tower.
We don't know why the aliens did a lot of things. They were a strange people. But that won't stop us. Stand back and watch for all I care. But we're going to save my wife. I'll risk my life, my very soul to help my dear Layla. Now, let's begin. Have no fear, my darling Layla. Soon the light will wash away
It's
your pain.
going to work, Baron. The power of this ancient alien remnant. It's almost overwhelming.
You're going to be all right, Mother. Just hold on.
The remnant will make you like new, my love. You'll be reborn.
Something's happening. I feel the power.
You guys are glowing with blood.
Wylan, something feels wrong.
Verandis, we need you. We need your power. Quickly, touch the relic and help us.
Touch?
Aniamis alata, malatua, vasha anya belda sancre.
What's happening to us?
It's working. It's working. Soon the power will be ours to command.
No. What have you done? This isn't me. I never wanted this. Please, Verandis, help me. Make it stop. I can't stand the pain. End this, Verandis. End this before I...
Oh.
No. Verandis! What did you do to Layla? What did you do? You'll pay for that, vampire. I have the power now. Nothing can stop me from reaching out and snapping...
Verandis? Montclair, no! Come on, Verandis. We need to get out of here.
Oh. So what happened? Did they turn into soulless monsters? What was that? What was happening to her? Well, I guess they'll probably delve into that in a second or two. It sure does require rare materials. You guys love to make them really rare. Ah, what? Hello? Darkness, my old friend? Whoa, here I am.
Remarkable. What a strange sensation of new recollections and old. I believe that Ra's al Ghul somehow removed those moments from my memory, but you were able to restore them. Now you understand what we are facing.
I'm not sure what I actually saw.
Disorientation is understandable. Somehow, when I joined the ritual, I altered the power of the relic. I turned Layla into a monster. I had to kill her. And Montclair and the others, they became vampires imbued with the power of the relic.
How did you escape?
I have Gwendis to thank for that. She pulled me out of there before Montclair and the others were fully recovered. Now Montclair claims he wants to end death and suffering. That he wants to take the throne of Rancer. And it's all my fault.
So what happens now?
The Aelia texts refer to an outpost in the hills. I need to find out where that is. It may be that the answer to defeating Montclair can be found in this hidden location. But first things first. There is a more urgent matter for you to deal with.
Is there now?
Now you know how this sordid situation began. And you know how I, to my great and everlasting shame, helped Baron Montclair reach the Lightness Remnant. But now to more immediate matters. I know where Ra's al Ghul can be found.
Then I should go after him.
Not so fast, my enthusiastic friend. My agents have learned that Ra's al Ghul struck in the west and is still in the area. Captain Genevieve, Countess Tamriel's younger sister, has established a camp for displaced refugees. She must be warned about this.
I can take word to her.
I had hoped you would make such an offer. My instincts tell me that Ra's al Ghul allowed the refugees to survive. It's a trap. It has to be. Find the camp and tell the captain what I have learned. Then help her end this threat once and for all.
I'll find her. Wow, ooh, sorry. Oh wait, I haven't actually been looking at the gear they've been giving me. This is Dark Stride. Reduce the cost of sprint and sneak. Oh, okay. I guess that's good for a stealthy set. I think I got a shield too, right? Also Dark Stride. Oh, it's an ornate. That's very helpful. And I did get a ring. Yep, unlock that too. Just on. What does it say? Pile of artifacts in an elsewhere. What a weird. Okay, that makes sense considering the quest it came from. Alright, the captain. Oh, she's way down there. Oh, let's take a quick jaunt through the. Whoa, through the town.
There's trouble in Crestshade, but I'm not sure I'll find a safe haven.
Yep, everyone's been turned into blood fiends. Farewell.
If you're headed to Crestshade, you need to know.
I'm not.
There's
Goodbye.
trouble there.
Oh, hey, there's one of the stones here. Which one is this? The Shadow. Well, I don't need to be sneaky. That's what that one does, right? Oh no, critical damage. Actually, that could be pretty good to have right now. I'll hold on to this one until I get the one that increases weapon damage, and that should make things a little better. Actually, critical damage might end up being better than weapon damage, because that would affect both. I don't know. Oh, that... okay. Oh god, giant bats. Oh, this water is gross. Oh, here's a funny thing I learned when I went and completed all the fishing achievements in this game. Rivenspire, the most death-affiliated place in the entire game, well, besides, like, Coldheart. Well, Coldheart isn't really death, it's just demon. There's no foul water.
Where are they?
In Rivenspire. Well, there might be, like, one foul water, but there's no foul water fish in Rivenspire. Which blew my mind.
We're still too close to the Doom Crag, if you ask me. We should keep moving. Just asking.
Oh, hey, there's a
out here.
dolmen. That was good timing. Oh, you look cool in armor. You're not the Countess, you're Darian. Where? Oh. Genevieve. You two definitely look like sisters.
You look like you can defend yourself. Welcome to Camp Tamriel.
I was sent to warn you, Ra's al Ghul is going to attack this camp.
And by the light, we'll be ready for the Mad Lizard. We were tracking him when we ran into these poor displaced people. We threw together this camp to shelter the refugees from Crestshade and the surrounding countryside.
What can I do to help?
Since my sister decided to visit, I must secure the camp. To this end, I need someone to find Jonah Morose. Jonah claimed he could sense Rizal Jewel, made the other refugees nervous. He and his mother fled the camp and disappeared.
I'll find Jonah and his
A
mother.
good soldier relies on solid information, as well as a brave heart and a worthy weapon. Is there anything else you want to ask me before you head out?
Can you tell me more about Rizal Jewel?
I've met a few Argonians in my time. An interesting bunch. Connected to nature, calm, strange sense of humor. Rizal Jewel is nothing like that. He's evil to the core. Where Montclair found him is beyond me, but he's served the Baron for years.
And what's he doing out here?
Spreading chaos. He's using some sort of blood curse to turn innocent people into mindless blood fiends. Makes them feral. All you can do is kill them and put them out of their misery. By the light, it makes me so angry.
Can you tell me more about Jonah Morose?
His mother was trying to keep him quiet, but Jonah was agitated, made everyone nervous. RK knows these people could use a bit of peace. It's not safe out there. They'll be safer here, I think. They may be hiding in one of the nearby towers.
Can he really sense Rizal Jewel?
Honestly, I have no idea. Perhaps Jonah is just seeking attention. Perhaps he isn't quite sane. Whatever the case, we need to find them and bring them back here so that I can then turn all my efforts to locating Rizal Jewel.
What is Countess Tamriel doing here?
She claims that she wants to be here when we finally catch the Mad Argonian, and that she wants to reassure the refugees with her presence. But I think she's really here to check up on me. I'm not sure she actually trusts her little sister.
Her little sister?
Yes, yes. My full name is Genevieve Tamrith, second daughter of House Tamrith and captain of the Shornhelm Guard. I'm proud of my heritage, but I don't expect my house connections to open any doors. I want to be judged on my merits, not my name.
Oh.
Rumor is the soldiers at the redoubt are going to move on to Cathpedro. May the H protect them.
Lessive, huh? Oh wait, I want to be... Is that... No, never mind. I saw an orc in Breton armor, and for a second I thought it might be Scordo again.
Go away. Leave us alone. I don't want to become a blood fiend.
What? Oh, skill book? Skill book. God, you really look like a... You really end up looking albino when you're a vampire. More? Hello? Ooh. Hey. Ah, I interrupted your attack. Well, I think the critical is pretty good. Man. No, wave 3. Hmm? Oh, 3 this time. I'll just smushify you. Oh, Rule of the Third. Give me this lore book. Doors of Oblivion, huh? That's a big one. Did you really go all the way to the top of the tower? Damn it, Jonah. Oh my god, this tower is so large. Well, she looks kind of feral.
Stop talking to me. Bad voice, go away. Mother, please help me. We'll make you better, Mother. I promise.
What's wrong?
Quiet. The bad one will taste your words on the air. He's coming close. Blood fiends accompany him. So many blood fiends. They want our blood.
Are you saying that Rizal Jewel is near?
I saw Rizal Jewel in a dream. It was the night Crestshade was attacked. I could feel always sits and he watches, he waits, he's coming for us.
Is your mother all right?
Mother's fine. I'm fine too. We're all fine here. Fine.
You should come back to the camp. It's safer there.
No. That would be bad. I scared the others. They didn't like me. Besides, I don't want to draw Rizal Jul to the camp. Tell the captain I'm sorry. I'll stay here. Maybe he'll leave the camp alone if I hide here with Mother.
Hungry. So hungry.
Yeah, she looks fine. Is she gonna eat him? Is that what we're gonna come back to? Uh-oh.
Look what happened. They came out of nowhere. Captain Genevieve is missing. Half the refugees are dead. Healer Odile is doing what she can to help.
Well, this is a pickle.
We didn't even have a moment's warning. By RK, the vampires. They struck so fast.
I don't see Captain Genevieve or Darian.
When the vampires attacked, Genevieve and Darian charged right into the thick of the battle. I lost sight of them since I stayed to defend the camp, but I could hear Genevieve calling out orders. Perhaps some of the guards saw what happened after that.
I'll talk to the guards.
Here, take these healing poultices. You might as well help me tend to the soldiers while you're talking to them. I'd appreciate it, and so will they. After that, find my sister. She has a tendency to get into trouble when I'm not right beside her.
Well, you seem to think little of her. Abadi?
Did Countess Tamriel give you a poultice for me? I could use a little something to dull this pain.
Here you go.
Thank you. This will help my wounded arm. The vampires, they attacked without warning.
Have you seen Captain Genevieve?
Lost a lot of good people today.
Sorry, you're talking so slow.
No, I'm sorry. Everything was happening so fast. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of crying, and a lot of confusion. I wish I could be of more help.
Okay. She's got a boo-boo on her knee. Okay, Remick.
Give me a few moments to catch my breath, then I'll be back on my feet in no time.
Here, have a healing thingy.
Thank you. For a noble, the Countess sure knows how to make a proper poultice. I took a few hits, but I'm luckier than most, I suppose. I just hope none of my friends come back as blood fiends. I really don't want to deal with that.
I'm trying to find Captain Genevieve.
She ordered us to defend the camp and protect the refugees. Then she was off. Like a whirlwind, our captain is. I heard her shout something about spotting Rizal Jul. But then she was too far away to hear over the sound of battle.
And last would be Lieutenant Sigug. Sigug?
These poor bastards. They're just trying to find someplace safe. But disaster seems to follow after them.
There, I have a healing thingy.
Ah, a healer's poultice. Good. I prefer a bandage over a potion. I always found healing potions to taste rather like bog iron ale after it was strained through sweaty horsehair.
Graphic. I need to find Captain Genevieve.
She tore after what looked like a dark cloud to the west over by the river. Pretty sure it was that necromancer we were hunting. The captain loathes necromancy and the dark arts.
Ooh.
Probably why she was so intent on going after him.
Alright, I should be a little careful. Tiptoe around her. Oh, the dolmen is over to the west here, and there's a boss over to the west here, and there's a lot of stuff over to the west. Oh, hey, Darian. You get injured a lot.
This? It's merely a flesh wound. Think nothing of it. I'm worried about Captain Genevieve, though.
What happened to the captain?
She caught sight of Rizal Jul and rushed after him. I, of course, followed. His vampires surrounded us, and while I was fighting them off, the good captain was dragged away. They took Genevieve into the cave. Hurry! We need to save her.
What about you?
I can barely stand. I'd just slow you down. I'll send reinforcements your way, if any show up.
Do I really have questions?
I can't believe a blasted vampire actually got a decent cut in on me. But I was pretty busy trying to protect Genevieve. The House Tamriel sisters are both brave and good women. Please help Genevieve if you can.
Why was the camp caught unawares?
The Shornhelm soldiers were diligent enough. But I think that thrice-damned Argonian used magic to mask their approach. They moved in so quickly and quietly that a good third of the camp was down before Genevieve and I could react.
Are you sure that Rizal Jewel came this way?
Oh, yes, indeed. If I could get my hands on that damn lizard, I swear I'd make a pair of boots from his hide. And then I'd put them on and stomp through troll poop. People in the camp were just villagers. Now most are dead. Poor bastards.
Cave entrance? I mean, if I had to guess... it would be here. How can I ride inside a cave? Jonah. What? Oh, he's here. Ooh. That's scary.
Mother is hungry, but it makes me a little sick to watch her eat. Are you looking for the captain? They dragged her into the cave. Bad one is going to do terrible things to her.
What kind of terrible things?
Rizal Jewel likes to take parts from different bodies and make entirely new creatures. That's probably what he'll do to the captain. Or turn her into a blood fiend. The cave is full of vampires. Maybe you should use the secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel? You need to tell me where the secret tunnel is.
Please don't hurt me. I need to take care of Mother. I'll tell you what you want to know. The tunnel is over there. It's small, hard to spot. Secret. I saw Rizal Jewel come in and out of there.
You know, I saw this movie once called Psycho. Remind me of it. Show me where the tunnel is. Oh boy, that's just...
There. I helped. Mother always says I should help others. Just squeeze through there.
Yeah, your mother. You should listen to her. Oh my god, I can just use... okay. Baron Wylan of Montclair bases his claim to the throne of Shornhelm on his recent descent from King Hurlbert. On his descent, who ruled Rivenspire from Second Era of 522 until his death in 546. Montclair's claim is disputed by the leaders of House Doral and House Tamriel. Hurlbert? Why did I read that as recent? Ooh. Oh my god, this is a long place. Alright, just everyone come fight me. Everybody join the fight. You too, get over here. Oh, there are many people here. This might have been a mistake. Oh well. Wow. You really can't just keep using that. I thought the secret passage was supposed to get me around all these vampires, not immediately run into them. Are he talking about the vampire bats? Oh, are you, no, you're a Khajiit now. This is a long arc. It has to be close to done when I deal with the Rizal Jewel, right? I wonder if that means the other two arcs will be short in comparison. Man, a red guard vampire, that's almost you're almost a hypocrite. I think of everyone, they hate necromancy the most. Or the Walking Dead, the undead, whatever you want to call it. There, I'm one of these. Everyone dies. I said everyone dies. Right? Dear Lord! That dude didn't help at all. There's so many vampires. Alright, you witch doctor.
Feast, my children. Feast on bones.
If you
and
hurt my
blood.
sister, I'll kill you myself!
Get down here. Oh, you have a hat now. That looks really stupid on you. You look more intimidating without the skull mask.
Arise, my children. Attack!
That's another culture you don't really see delve into necromancy too often. Argonians, like, basically a way of life is that they don't really cherish the past at all.
Arise, my children. Attack!
So, necromancy and the dead in general, like, basically when you're dead to an Argonian. Life keeps going without you. You're remembered and that's it. You usually get a cool steak put down on top of you.
Where's my sister? Where is she?
You shouldn't be around if I killed your animator. Weird. The blood-splattered shield. I've got a feeling about how this is gonna end.
Thank the light! Genevieve, my sister! You're alive! Wait, what happened to... No! No! Not you, Genevieve! Not you!
What? Where am I? Sister? What has he done to me? What have I done?
Genevieve! Oh, Genevieve! We'll figure this out. Just stay calm, please. I need your assistance.
I mean, we found her. She's, looking a little pale. Like, really pale.
Genevieve, my sister. Rizal Jewel afflicted her with his blood curse. She's becoming a vampire. Vampires are evil. Totally, utterly evil.
Oh, I don't know about that.
By our
There are some good,
this is
there
my
are some
sister.
okay ones. What do you want to do?
I wish there was another way. But I must be strong. Vampires are unholy, evil. I can't let my sister become one of these monsters. She has to die. It will be a mercy. Please, talk to Genevieve. Try to comfort her while I pray over my decision.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna go the way you think it's gonna go.
I can see it in your eyes. I'm turning. Becoming one of those things. No, I refuse to give in to despair. I want to live. God damn it, I want to live.
How do we know you won't become a monster?
I heard what my sister said. She thinks I'm evil, unholy. But it's still me. I'm still the shield of House Tamriel. I'm still her little sister. We've seen it before. Not every vampire is a monster. I can control this. I want to live.
That should be, these should be in parentheses, the first sentence. I agree with the Countess, I agree with the Captain. But if I'm saying it to her, I'm saying, I agree with the Captain. The Captain is you. I agree with you. Just, you deserve a chance to prove yourself. We should let you live.
Thank you, my friend. You are wise and merciful. I will prove to my sister that I am still the woman she knows and loves. I will never succumb to this affliction. I will never betray House Tamriel or Rivenspire.
May the light guide you.
This decision will come back to haunt us. Mark my words. Let's just get out of this vile cave and let the light guide our path.
God, you are a little too religious. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't no killy sister because of religion. I mean, the other guy is a vampire. He's been around forever and he's pretty good. Speaking of vampires, where's oh, the boss. Wow, excuse me. What the hell was that? That fellow with the mother. Lore book. Oh, but there's spiders. But lore book. Are you strong spiders? You're kind of annoying. Let's just squish you. Give me that book. Yeah, I got wax. And a heavy sack. Worth it. Never mind. I've seen people post pictures before of getting 10 kuta, which is like the legendary rune piece from those before. Oh man, come on. You're not gonna really fight me, are you? Let's see if I give you a punch here. And a punch here. Away you go. Oh hey Gwendis. What'd you get here?
I'm sorry I missed being able to shove my blade deep into Rizal Jewel. I was kind of looking forward to that. I'll make sure Captain Genevieve gets the same training I received. It's the least I can do.
I can't tell. I think she's a boss mer. She's definitely mer of some kind, but I honestly can't tell.
Pray that your decision to save my sister wasn't a mistake. I shall look to RK for tolerance, but I'm not sure I'll ever accept that this vampire is really Genevieve.
I want to slap you with a fish. With Rizal Jewel dead, the refuge should be safe now.
Yes, our work here is done. Now, we must turn our attention to the traitorous Baron Montclair. But before we go, know that I am grateful you saved my sister.
You didn't sound like it a second ago.
Turn out to be a terrible mistake.
Okay. The blood spidered shield. Ooh. Rizal Jewel's dagger, huh? Where is that? Oh, more dark stride. Oh, lock that. Pocket it. Gwendis?
Ready to move on, hero? Veranda sent word to me. I know where we need to go next.
I'm ready. What did he tell you?
There's an old ruin in the Lorkrata Hills, northeast of Shornhelm.
Northeast,
Veranda
okay.
said his research led him there and he needs your help. Why he needs you when he has me, I'll never understand. But he is the master, as he constantly reminds me.
What about the Countess and the Shornhelm Guard?
They won't be needed at the Lorkrata ruins. That's for you and Verandis to deal with. I'll bring her ladyship up to speed about what's going on in North Point. You can meet us there after you and Verandis are finished with the ruins.
Guess I'm heading for Lorkrata Hills. Lorkrata Hills, then. Ah. Over there. There's not a lot of areas. We've done all of these, then it goes this one. I don't even remember if this town gets involved in North Point. I guess it does. And then at some point we actually go to the Doom Crag, I think? I don't know. That was a very long section though. Darian, your thoughts?
What do you say? Let's go find Lady Larea and Baron Montclair.
Oh, I guess you're joining me?
I appreciate your confidence in me. I'm sure Count Verandis can teach me to control my urges. I just hope my sister can forgive me for deciding to live.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll continue this in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Come back. I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.